Hello, everybody, and welcome to Championship Monday. These games are actually going to be, with the exception of the SC games, games that we need to do because of the way the replay goes. We couldn't do conference tournaments for each conference, so we are doing playoffs for the 6 conferences that are tied or did not play a round robin, or what have you. And the game we're going to do today is going to be Memphis State and Cincinnati. Both teams should make the tournament. Memphis State 17-3 and Cincinnati 17-8. This is a Metro Conference championship. They did not play a round robin against each other, so we took the best 2 teams and we're going to play a championship. The game will be played at a neutral court. We'll say it's Louisville, Kentucky. And this will be the game we do for March 8th, 1976. Stay tuned after this game. We will have the brackets for you. We will have the 48 teams that will make the playoffs, the NCAA tournament, and then on their next game day, which will be Memorial Day, we will have the first 2 tournament games. So it's Memphis against Cincinnati on a neutral court. I don't think we had either team this year.
Here are today's starting lineups. First, for the visiting Memphis State Tigers, Wright, Reed, Cook, Gunn, and Hillard. Memphis State is coached by Wayne Yates. And now for your Cincinnati Bearcats, Yoder, Williams, Artis, Cummings, and Miller. Cincinnati is coached by Gail Catlett.
I know Cincinnati made the tournament.
Memphis State controls the jump ball.
The Memphis State Tigers, that are now just Memphis University, are in the blue, and Cincinnati in white. And that's Wright with the first basket to make it 2-0. Cummings with a floater. Nope. Rebound by Artis, and Gunn picking up his first foul. So as we said, both teams should make the tournament, but the team who wins this game will get the automatic bid. Cummings ties the score 2-2. Reed with a miss. Miller with a rebound for the Bearcats.
Foul is on Hillard, his first, second team.
We had to move the Cincinnati-Dayton game earlier because that, in actuality, according to the schedule that I had here, would have taken place March 10th, so we moved that back so we could do first-round games. Don't know how they would have done it because there were no first, around the 64. Well, actually, this will be around the 48. They did not have that in the real NC2As. Was going to do 44, but I said, let's go ahead and just make it 48.
Bob
Williams
Miller appears to be injured.
Injury. A tie score. Vazekas comes in for Cincinnati. Artis, contact, and he gets 3 to make 2.
13th foul.
If you are just brand new to this series, we cannot use the NC2A rules because Action PC Basketball wasn't programmed for them to be used. So we use the NBA rules. If you are fouled in the act of shooting and the basket did not go, it's 3 to make 2. If the basket did go, it's an and 1.
Artis hit the free throw.
In the NC2A, the real rule was it was 2 shots regardless of whether or not the basket went in or not if you were fouled in the act of shooting. So it's 3-2 Bearcats. So you got Bearcats and Tigers, oh my. Cook fouled by Artis.
His first personal, first team foul.
And of course, all games will be on neutral sites in the tournament.
Memphis State ball.
We'll start in the East region, and we'll do 47 games. We're not going to play a third place game, which was the wont of the NCAA up until 1981. Reed misses. Fast break for Cincinnati.
Foul is on Reed. His first, 14th foul.
And it's 3 to make 2 for Artis, a 681 free throw shooter. First
Artis
one
made the
goes.
free throw.
4-2 Bearcats. Of course, Cincinnati had a professional team, the Royals, and their collegiate team, the Bearcats, won a championship when they had Oscar Robinson.
Artis made the free throw.
Who in one season had a quadruple double average for the season. One of the more remarkable feats in the NBA. Cook cuts it to 5-4.
Cook.
Fazekas passing it back and forth to Yoder, and Fazekas gets the basket.
Paul Fazekas.
Or Fazekas. Okay. Tomato, tomato. A miss by Memphis State, and Gunn keeps it alive. His putback misses, but he's fouled.
Foul is on Fazekas. His first, second team foul.
We've had 6 fouls the first 2:40 of the game.
Gunn made the free throw.
Yes, he did. It's 7-5. And now 7-6 maybe. Yep.
Gunn made the free throw.
So 7-6. Cincinnati 3 away from the bonus already. A steal by Wright of Memphis State, Wright, the point guard. Offensive foul called. Goes back to the Cincinnati Bearcats. Memphis State, I think in 73, made the NCAA finals, but they lost to a very strong UCLA squad led by Bill Walton.
Foul is on Artis. His second, 13th foul.
And in that championship game out of St. Louis, Bill Walton had somewhere over 40 points. A steal by Williams, and the Bearcats could pad their lead. Drive and a basket for Williams. Brian Williams, not the anchor for NBC News back in the aughts. Makes it 9-6, and now they have it in the forecourt again.
Foul is on Hillard. Second personal. 16
So
foul.
Hillard, the center for Memphis, has to sit with 2 fouls. Just 4:42 into the game. Cincinnati leading 9-6. A miss by Brian Williams. A rebound by Kamstra, and it goes to Fazekas near baseline. He drives to the basket and is fouled.
Foul is on Washington. First personal. 17th foul.
And that foul puts Cincinnati in the bonus for the remainder of the half, but this is a foul in the act of shooting, so that takes precedence, and it's 3 to make 2. First one misses, second one hits.
Fazekas made the free throw.
And the third attempt is another miss, so he went 1 for 3 there. Excuse me. And the Bearcats leading 10-6. Reed with a miss. And Brian Williams makes it 12-6.
Bill Cook is injured.
Hand injury, but he will be okay. I changed my strategy for Cincinnati. I play as the acting home team. We're going to play 2-1-2 zone. Strong rebounding. And I'm going to use inside help. Okay. So Cincinnati doubling up Memphis State 12-6. Happy Memorial Day weekend for all of you watching this. It is the 21st of May. A little after I recorded my first game and got that uploaded. Yoder from way downtown is a miss. Kamstra with the rebound. Memphis struggling from the field, 2 of 8.
Foul is on Wright. His second personal.
So now a 1-and-1 for Wright. Well, it's Yoder, I'm sorry.
Yoder
Wright
made
committed the
free throw.
foul, and he has to sit with 2 fouls. So Memphis in early trouble.
Yoder made the free throw.
Hits 2, and it's 14-6. Of course, these two teams, no stranger to football either. Reed breaks the drought, 14-8. Did not score for 3 minutes, 38 seconds.
Second personal.
And the fouls racking up for Memphis State as Gunn now hits the pine with his second foul. You got 3 players with 2 fouls already. So Cincinnati with an early edge.
Yoder hits the first.
The 1-1, the front end, good for Yoder, and it's 15-8. And now 16-8.
Yoder made the free throw.
6:29 gone by, 13:31 left. Butcher to Cook. Bill Cook cuts it to 16-10. Yoder back the other way. He is fouled.
Foul is on Butcher. First personal.
And the fouls continue to mount from Memphis State. They have committed 10 in just 6 minutes and 49 seconds. Yoder with another free throw.
Yoder made the free throw.
He's 5 for 5. He's already had 5 trips and now 6 coming up to the line and hit all of them.
Yoder made the free throw.
And it's 18-10 at the 13:11 to go mark. Pushing on Wilson. He commits his first foul. So everybody that has played for Memphis State has now committed a foul. Total of 11 of them. Cincinnati's 3. Williams from the near baseline.
Brian Williams
and one coming.
Foul is on Reed.
As Reed picks up his second. So Memphis State has to go to the bench again. They bring in Hancock. First shot is good.
Williams made the free throw.
21-10 Bearcats. With 12:54 left. And they might want to think about slowing down the tempo. Cook from outside. Whammo.
Cook.
It's 21-12. And Williams back the other way. No good. Rebound Wilson for Memphis State, who has their second team in for the most part. Hancock with the miss
Cincinnati
over the stanchion. And it will go back to the Bearcats. We will slow down the pace with the 21-12 lead. Yoder looking for Cummings, but he's going to drive it himself. No good. And Washington with the board for Memphis State. And Bill Cook makes it 21-14. Camstra with an offensive foul. Now Memphis can cut it to 5. And they do.
Wilson.
Cincinnati already with 16 foul shots. And Williams.
Brian Williams scores.
Will ensure a 17th as Hancock fouled them on the way. So we've seen 9 players from Memphis State, and they have all now committed fouls.
Williams made the free throw.
Williams makes it 24-16 with 11-14 now left in the half. Cook out of bounds, stays with Memphis State. I'm going to, with the score lurking around high single digits, I'm going to play a 3-2 zone now. And Washington cannot score. And a tip and a rebound by Williams. So Cincinnati moving it into their half of the court. Brian Williams. Nope. And Washington. Nope. And they go back and forth with a bunch of missing. A steal by Yoder. Let's see if Cincinnati could capitalize. We're now more than halfway through The opening half, Miller, it's not Miller time as that rattles out, goes to Wilson. Butcher to Wilson, and Wilson fires from the near baseline, no good. Rebound Miller, both teams under 500 from the field. Memphis a little worse off at 389, Cincinnati at 400.
Brian Williams is in some pain.
And Williams pops a hammy. They look at him. He'll continue. I'm going to take him out and put Ward in. H. Ward. I don't think that's Hines Ward of the Pittsburgh Steelers. Memphis playing that 3-2 zone. Now in man-to-man defense. And Wilson with it for the Memphis State Tigers, who trail by 8. With 8:43 now left. Butcher's going to fire. No. Rebound Miller. As the Brick Fest continues here in Louisville for this Metro Championship.
Technical foul called on Wayne Yates.
Oh, we have not seen that all year. A technical. Wayne Yates, the Memphis State coach, got into it with the officials. It's a technical foul. This is the first time we have seen this all year, I think, in our series. So Yoder's going to shoot 2. Gets the first.
Yoder made the free throw.
Probably complaining about all the fouls that have been called against his Memphis State Tigers. Here's the second technical.
Yoder made the free throw.
And it's 26-16, plus they get the ball. So can Yoder make it 4 points in a row? No. Rebound Washington from Memphis State. If you score 26-16, forgive Ella for scratching if you hear that in the background, my cat. Wilson with the block. It was Cummings blocking Wilson, but it goes back to Memphis State temporarily, but a steal by Cummings. Who might be going? Miller, no. Rebound Campstra. Nobody blocked him out. And out of bounds to Memphis State. Both teams really struggling from the field, but the big story in the first half is Memphis State getting into a ton of foul trouble. Cook, no, but he will go to the line for 3 to make 2.
15 foul.
Actually, the rule in the NBA was 2 to make 1 if you were fouled in the shooting and the basket went, but they don't use this rule here. So Cook is up to 9 points. 4 of 5 from the field, 1 for 1 from the stripe. And that went in.
Cookby made the free throw.
26-18 with 7:22 now left. Artis, nice dribble drive there.
Artis.
He's got 5 points. Williams was the leading scorer with 10. And a block by Artis the other way. We'll go back to the Cincinnati end. Under 7 now left in the half. Jones. And it's not Mr. Jones as me as he misses. And Artis with the rebound. It goes over now to Ward. Ward to Miller. And it skitters out of bounds.
Memphis State ball.
Memphis State ball. We've had 9 turnovers in the game. We have had 5 of them go against Memphis State. Cincinnati still playing that 3-2. Wilson from the near baseline cuts it to 8, 28-20. Miller calls time. Each team gets 4 timeouts to start with, but you can only take 3 of them to the second half. So it's kind of a smoke 'em if you got 'em situation, and Cincinnati just did that. We'll go to Miller. Miller tries to drive to the basket. A block by Washington and a rebound by Jones. 28-20 with 5:52 to go. And Wilson cuts it to 6.
Wilson.
We'll try Jones this time. He hits. He's got 2
Mike
points.
Jones.
And Jones back the other way. It is now 30-24. A steal by Cook. So Memphis State creeping back in. And Cook finishing.
Cook scores.
It's 30-26. And 1 coming.
First, 16th foul.
So Memphis State now needs a foul to get into the 1-and-1.
Cook B made the free throw.
A whole bunch of players with 2 fouls for Memphis State, and they're all on the bench. Now Cincinnati has 2 players with 2 fouls. Tried to drive with Brian Williams, and he is fouled by Jones.
His first.
So it's 30-27. Memphis State did have a 2-point lead early, and Cincinnati's biggest lead was 11.
Williams B made the free throw.
Williams is money from the stripe. Today he is 3 of 3, and he has made 16 in a row now. And make that 17.
Williams B made the free throw.
Giving him 12 points. And making the score 32-27 in this Metro Championship.
Washington.
Washington has made it 32-29. Collier with the dribble drive, rejected by the basket. And Washington gets the board for Memphis State. Wilson with the running floater, and there's the foul that puts Memphis State in the bonus.
17th foul.
4:03 now left in the half, and Memphis State could cut it to a point.
Wilson, he made the free throw.
32-30. They have a wide lead now in field goals, 462-348 for Cincinnati. Cincinnati 8 of 23 for the field, but with Memphis State getting into early foul trouble,
Wilson,
that's been the difference up until now. So 32-31, Cincinnati leading. I'm going to crash the boards. Play normal help, and we'll try some half-court pressure. Cummings with it. And his close-range shot, no good. Rebound, Wilson. And now Memphis State could take the lead. Or tie with just if they are fouled and they get a point. Williams, no. Rebound, Collier of Cincinnati. Collier's the point guard. And with 3:31 left, 3:25 now, we look to Miller. But he is blocked by Washington. Memphis State needs a stoppage in play pretty badly. Jones blocked by Miller. But the ball goes back to Memphis State. They reset the offense. And Jones hits from up close. And they have the lead for the first time in a while, 33-32. Steve Collier going to try to drive to the basket, but that's a miss. But Cummings was right there with a board. And his putback is good.
Pat Cummings.
Cincinnati back in front, 34-33. Washington puts Memphis back up. Memphis State, 35-34. Collier missing. Miller keeps it alive. His putback misses, gets right back to him for his 5th board. He'll try again. No. Artist with it. It's Brick City for the Cincinnati Bearcats. And we'll just have the CPU try something because there's a lot of low percentage plays. Steal by Washington, and now ball goes out of bounds. They're going to keep possession. 2 minutes, 1 second now left in the first half. Jones, no. A rebound by Cummings. Gives the ball back to the Bearcats. And we'll try Cummings here, where Miller has it, shoots. The rebound goes to Cummings, which is where we were trying to get the ball to go to in the first place, and his putback scores. He's got 6 points. And Cummings makes it 36-35. Cincinnati, Artist with the steal. We're trying to try to get it to Ward. And Ward fights for the
Ward scores.
Basket, and he is fouled by Washington.
Second personal.
So that's now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 players with 2 fouls. And Meacham comes in, the 11th different player to play for Memphis State this half. And Ward hits the free throw.
Ward H made the free
39-35.
throw.
And with 58 seconds left to play, you wonder if this will be the last possession. Out of bounds, it stays with Cincinnati, Memphis State with 54 seconds to go. Hilliard, a rebound by Cummings, a fast break for Cincy. It's 4-on-3. Ward cannot finish. Blocked by Meacham from behind. A clean block, and Cincinnati will reset at 37 seconds. And that'll be the half, as neither team could score any more points. I will be back right after this. You're watching NCAA basketball, 75-76. Try saying that real fast. On the Big Paulie's World of Sports Sims YouTube channel. And back to start the second half of play in this Metro Conference tournament game. Stay tuned after the game. We're going to have our selection show and show you the 48 teams that will have made the NCAA tournament for this 75-76 season. San Diego State's going to make the tournament despite going 11-14. So there's that one oddity that I will go ahead and share with you. You see the numbers there, accidentally. Cook leading everybody, with Memphis State with 13 points. Williams with 12 points for Cincinnati leads everybody on that side. Cummings at plus 12 is leading in the plus-minus scoring. And we'll start the second half of play with Cincinnati in possession. And we go to Miller. Miller with the put-up and the score.
Miller.
After going 0 for 8, he finally makes
Hillard
a shot. Hillard will leave the game. That'll just give me a chance to double-check, make sure I'm on the display feed, which I am. So 41-35 is your score. Gunn. We have the first points for Memphis State, and that broke a near 3-minute drought.
Steve Collier
scores the other way. It is 43-37. Half-court press still being deployed by Cincinnati. Wright with the miss. I'm going to get back into a normal defense on the next stoppage. Okay, 43-37. A foul on Gunn.
Personal.
And he's the first player on Memphis State to 3. We had loads of players at 2. Williams will get rejected by Reed. One of these teams is going to walk away with the Metro Championship and their 18th win.
Cincinnati ball.
You see that happening. We're pretty sure that the top 4 teams will be UNLV, North Carolina, Indiana, and Rutgers. Pretty sure. Wright missing from near the top of the key. It goes to Miller of Cincinnati. Oh, fast break with a 3-on-1. Yes. Williams finishes. He's got 14. And the lead is back up to 10. 47-37.
Foul is on Kamstra. Third personal. First team foul.
So Kamstra is the first player on Cincinnati to go to 3 fouls. Gunn hitting the first.
Made the free throw.
47-38. Here's your second. It's good.
Gunn made the free throw.
Memphis has been perfect from the free throw line, 9 of 9. 47-39 is your score. Cincinnati 17 of 22. Miller.
Bob Miller
gets points 3 and 4. 49-39. And Gunn back the other way.
Foul is on Miller.
And he was fouled.
Personal,
no, shots being waved off. So does not count as the foul took precedence. So it's just a foul, no basket, no free throws. Reed with it. A block by Miller. His
Memphis
second.
State ball.
But the ball will go to Memphis State as it goes out of bounds without it touching anybody else. Reed hits.
Reed.
With the stop and pop. It's 49-41. Miller near baseline. No. Goes to Williams, and the Bearcats will reset. Try Williams on a dribble drive here. Oh, that skitters out of bounds. And over to Memphis State. Each team has committed 7 turnovers. 3 minutes, 18 seconds gone by and a half. Cummings committing his first foul.
13th foul.
That's 3 fouls on Cincinnati, 1 on Memphis State. So we could have a role reversal here on the foul situation as Memphis State got into early foul trouble. Kamstra against Cooks, and the colors are incorrect. Kamstra's with Cincinnati, and Cook is with Memphis.
Cook gathers the jump ball.
And right with it for Memphis State. Cincinnati thought they were going to be walking through Memphis, but that did not happen. It's been a close game. Cincinnati now out to about an 8-point lead. Williams with the miss. Cook with the board. So this is our last regular season game, which is actually a conference final, conference playoff. And Pat Cummings has made it 51-41. Cook hits from outside, 51-43. He's got 15, leading all scorers. Ryan Williams tries to take the scoring lead back, but he misses. The rebound to Kamstra, and the offense reset for the Bearcats. From the near baseline, it's Miller, but that
Memphis State ball.
Hits the rim hard and goes over to Stanchion. Goes back to Memphis State. 51-43. Of course, Memphis State went to the Final Four in the 80s when they had Keith Lee. Artis on the fast break connects with a conversion, and it's 53-43. Reed with it. No good. Rebound Cummings. Cincinnati with a 10 rebound lead, and they have 9 more offensive rebounds. So we got an 8, a 6, a 6, and a 3. We'll go ahead with the fast break. Miller finishes.
Bob Miller.
With a dunk, which was not allowed in the 75-76 season. Would be welcomed back the next year. Offensive foul, it goes back to Cincy. They now lead by 12, biggest lead they have had. 5-second violation. It goes back to Memphis State. 14:08 to go. Reed with it. Air ball.
Cincinnati ball.
Cincinnati brought some fans down to Louisville, and I thought I heard them yelling air ball, air ball. Ryan Williams, top of the key. He fires. He hits. He's got 16.
Ryan Williams.
And he retakes the scoring lead on both teams. It is 57-43 until Meacham has cut it to 12. So Cincinnati had their biggest lead of the game for a moment. Miller with the rebound. After that, missed by Artis. And he's got 2 more. He goes to 8. And the lead back to 14 at 59-45. Reed missing. Yoder with the board. He comes up with it. Looking for Cummings, but Williams find Cummings. It goes over to Yoder. And Gunn picking up foul number 4. He has 6 points today, perfect from the free throw line, and he is the first player on either side to go to 4 fouls. 59-45 with 12:53 now left in regulation. Cummings with the ball, contact, and an offensive foul on Cummings, his second. Meacham in to play center for the Tigers. Cook cannot hit from the near baseline. It goes to Cummings with his 7th board. He has 10 points. He's 3 rebounds shy of a double-double. Artis to Williams, over to Yoder, but a steal by Wright. Memphis State might want to pick up the pace, trailing by 14. Reed blocked by Cummings. Over to Artis, who will get credit for the rebound, his 4th. Williams to Yoder.
Foul is on Wright.
And Wright picking up foul number 3, the point guard for Memphis State. Got Hancock coming in, Washington coming in, and Kamstra back in to the shooting guard position for the Bearcats, who lead by 14. Kamstra, a steal by Cook. A steal by Kamstra. And Cincinnati's got it again. We've had 11 turnovers for each team. Cummings.
Pat Cummings.
From the corner, and it's 12 points for Cummings. 61-45. A miss by Wilson, but he gets his own board. That's 10 for Wilson, so he's just a basket away from a double-double himself. Rebound Washington, and Memphis State with another chance on this possession. Another miss.
Foul is on Miller.
And Miller,
second personal, 15th foul.
Picks up his second. 3 to make 2 for Washington. 61-45.
Washington J hit the free throw.
So 61-46. Ward coming back in for the Bearcats. 61-47.
Washington J hit
Washington
the free
did
throw.
not need a third attempt. Hal Ward with it. To Kamstra, we have a foul
His
away from the ball
15.
on Washington. That's his third. Each team at 5 team fouls. Cummings to Miller, and that's a jump ball. Tie up between Kamstra and Hancock. The colors are correct. And the tip goes to Cincinnati.
Kamstra controls the tap.
Memphis still perfect from the free throw line at 11 for 11. It's Cummings who should get the ball. He does, and it's a foul on Wilson.
Second personal, 16.
Washington will go back in, play center for Memphis State. One more foul, and Cincinnati gets into the bonus. One more foul by Memphis State. Kamstra, that's that foul.
Foul is on Hancock. Second personal, 17th foul.
Memphis State committing fouls in bunches, and this is going to be 3 to make 2 as Kamstra was fouled in the act of shooting. That first one rattles around and goes in. 62-47. More than halfway now through the second half. 9:44 left, and Kamstra didn't need the third.
Kamstra made the free throw.
Cincy now ahead in the field goal shooting percentage at 431 to 383 for Memphis State. And it's 63-47. Right, no good. And a reset of the offense. Wilson to Cook. And Cook hits. He's got 17. He's back in the scoring lead. Cummings missing from the far corner. A rebound for Washington. And now can Memphis State get their act together with 9:04 to go. Wilson to Cook. Back to Wilson.
Foul is on Yoder.
And Yoder
first personal, 16.
with his first. And now Cincinnati a foul away from putting Memphis in the bonus. Cook hits. He's got 19. 63-51. So it's likely we will see both teams in the postseason tournament.
Bob Miller
goes to 10. 65-51. Cook with a miss from distance, and Memphis State's going to reset the offense after grabbing the offensive rebound. It's Wilson. Nope, but he gets the rebound. He's got 11 boards now, which is leading everybody.
His first.
And now
17.
Cincinnati puts Memphis State in the bonus. And it's going to be Wilson shooting the bonus. It's 1-1. You got to make the front end, which Wilson doesn't do to get the second free throw. It's Kamstra with the board, his 7th. Cincinnati with 35 rebounds to Memphis State's 26. Nice pass, Yoder to Miller, but there's a tie-up, and it'll be a jump ball. Colors are correct. Washington with the 1-inch reach advantage.
Miller controls the jump ball.
Cincinnati wins another tip. They had jump balls in this era, no alternating possession. Miller.
Memphis State ball.
And a miss. It goes back to Memphis State. I'm going to slow down the pace with a 14-point lead. Don't be in a hurry to shoot. Wright missing everything the other way.
Cincinnati ball.
So back to Cincinnati. Memphis, by the way, missing their first free throw of the game when they missed that front end of the 1-on-1 when Wilson did. So we'll pass the ball around a little bit. But no, Ward's going to take the shot. Wilson with his 12th board of the game and a 4-on-3 fast break for the Tigers. Jones finishes.
Jones.
That's 6. Ward with it. He'll run out a floater. No good. Rebound Washington. So Memphis State could cut it to 10. Reed cannot finish. Back to Hal Ward. Over to Yoder. And it's Yoder with the possession. Over to Williams. We'll try a drive. And a basket. 18
Brian
points
Williams.
for Brian, and it is now 67-53. 6.5 minutes to go. Wilson.
Foul is on Jones, his first.
Jones with his first. It's going to be 3 to make 2 for Wilson.
Wilson, he made the free throw.
The only player at the free throw line to have missed today so far. First one good, 67-54. And now 67-55.
Wilson, he made the free throw.
Both teams in the bonus for the remainder of the half. Williams. Oh, weak shot. No good. Rebound Jones. And Jones with it. His putback is a foul by Wilson. His third.
His third personal.
And it's 3 to make 2 with 6:01 left in regulation. Jones hitting the first.
Jones made the free throw.
Jones is 1 for 1 from the free throw line. That was his first free throw. Butcher in, and Meacham now in the play center for Memphis State. Jones with the second free throw. And it's back to 14 at 69-55. Biggest lead the Bearcats had has been 16. Biggest lead Memphis State has had is 2. Ward with the rebound, and Cincinnati starting to look like they're going to pull away and win the Metro Championship. Still a ways away to go here with 5:43 left. It's just something I am feeling. We're going to pass. Yoder with it. He pulls the trigger. String music on that shot. 71-55. The lead back out to 16, the biggest Cincinnati has had. Wilson, yes.
Jones.
71-57. Cincinnati very patient. Passing the ball around, not in a hurry. It's Williams now, but he travels. 4:16 left. That possession taking several seconds. Reed with the miss. Gunn with the offensive rebound, his second. And the putback is good. 71-59. So some more passing here. Playing that Gene Hackman offense where you must pass 4 times. It's Cummings from the corner, no good. And a rebound to Wright. I don't think Memphis State gets to 71. 3:11 left. That was another possession that did what it should have done, and that was to take time. Reed with the miss. Washington with the rebound for Memphis State. His 10th. And the putback is good, and one coming as Brian Williams,
his second,
commits his second foul. And Washington hits at
Washington J hit the free
71-62.
throw.
Cincinnati needs some points. And a half-court trap being deployed by Memphis State as they make one last desperation push to get back into the game. And Artis with it. He's fouled by Washington.
Foul is on Washington.
That's 4
His
on
fourth.
Washington. So he will grab some time. And Artis up to the line for the 1 plus the bonus. He hits the first, so he gets
Artis
the second.
made the free throw.
72-62, 2:31 left. I think this game's in the refrigerator. The eggs are getting hard, the butter is getting cold, and the jello is jiggling as Artis hits them both.
Artis hit the free throw.
73-62. Cincinnati playing that 3-2 zone that has worked so well in the second half. Reed with a dribble drive, it's 73-64. Full court press now for Memphis State. This is the time to deploy it. Collier with the ball, he's going to pass. It's Pat Cummings with it. He will shoot. He will score.
Pat Cummings.
He has got 14 and the lead is
Wayne
back
Yates
to 11,
calls time.
and Yates calls time. He picked up a technical earlier. First time in the games we have done that we have seen that all season. 75-64. Stay tuned for the selection show. That'll be coming up right after this game and a recap of the games played on this March 8th. Some of them fictional, but necessity. Reed makes it 75-66. Cummings. Fouled by Reed, his third.
Personal.
And we're down to under a minute. Under a minute left to play. In this, the last regular season broadcast that we're doing, it's 75-66. Cummings to the line. First shot is good.
Cummings hit the
So he
free
gets
throw.
his bonus. 56 seconds to go. 77-66.
Cummings made the free throw.
Pair of sevens and a pair of sixes. It's right. Oh, that's going to skitter out of bounds. And the Bearcats would be well advised just to burn out the clock as much as they can. 31 seconds. Collier with it, and that's your game.
The final score, Cincinnati 77, Memphis State 66. Memphis State was led by Wilson with 10 points, 12 rebounds.
So there's your summary. Let me see if I can find that notepad. I could pencil in Cincinnati as the Metro champions. So we'll look at the other games played. We had 4 SEC games that didn't mean anything, and all the other games were conference playoffs for the championships. And we will play through them. Alabama finishing with 19 wins. Kentucky could be on the verge of making the playoffs with an 82-66 win. We'll just have to see about that. Boise State goes to the NCAA tournament with a win over Northern Arizona at 99-90. Lafayette losing to LaSalle. LaSalle's going to make it with a losing record, so we have 2 teams with losing records. How about Cornell and Princeton? Princeton's going. They defeated Cornell 81-68. North Carolina A&T makes the field, only playing 9 games because I guess they played a lot of Division II schools. So North Carolina, A&T, and North Carolina each making the playoffs. And I think North Carolina State will also make it. Nevada Reno is going to make it at 17-7. So we'll total everything up, and we will be back with our selection show right after this. You're watching the Big Paulie's World of Sports Sims YouTube channel. Okay, we have the field of 48 teams that will make our NC2A tournament. The teams lit up in green were the teams that won their conference championships. So the number one seeds, now we just take the best four teams and we divvy them geographically. So Rutgers was the farthest east, so they get the number one seed in the East. UNLV was the next farthest east, so they got the Mid-East. Indiana, the next farthest east, compared to UNLV, who will be in the West. The next four seeds, NC State, despite having a tougher record, got in. Clemson, Notre Dame, and UCLA. The three seeds, Maryland, Michigan, Purdue, Missouri, who won the Big Eight. In the number four slots, Syracuse, Tennessee, Marquette, and Texas A&M, who we had earlier in the season. They won the Southwest Conference. Two conference champions in the five hole, Cincinnati and Arizona. Texas Tech was moved to the Mid-East. Arizona to the Midwest because Washington was the farthest west, so they get the West spot. Duke, despite a tough record, they made it to number 6. Austin Peay, who we saw Duke earlier too, was the 6th seed in the Mid-East, so they'll get Princeton first. Iowa was the 6th hole in the Midwest. Texas El Paso made it. They're the number 6 in the West. The 7 seeds, Florida State, Alabama, who won the SEC, Memphis State, who we just saw, and Arkansas of the Southwest Conference in this time frame. And then St. John's, Virginia, Georgia, DePaul are the 8 seeds. UMass, Villanova, St. Bonaventure, Kentucky just makes it as the 9 seed. They won the NIT in this real-life 75-76 season. NC Charlotte did not make it. The last 2 teams to get in were Auburn and San Francisco. Minnesota just missing. And then we had the mandatory conference champions, Southern Illinois and the Mid-East, the 10 seed, and Boise State, the Midwest 10 seed. UConn, Princeton, LaSalle, and Miami of Ohio are the 11 seeds. Richmond gets Cincinnati in the first round. That'll probably be our first game. I don't know how the playoff module works on Action PC basketball, but that could be our first game. North Carolina A&T will get Texas Tech. McNeese State will get Arizona. San Diego State made the playoffs last. Well, I take that back. They were second to last at 134 overall in the power rankings, so they will get Washington in a first-round game. So that's it, folks. We worked real hard to get you the end of the regular season, and now it's on to play these 47 games to determine the NC2A champion for 1976. This has been Big Paulie coming to you. Wishing you well, Godspeed, God bless. We'll do it all again soon. Bye-bye for now, everybody.